Why does one person have more energy and not the others? What makes that one person have more energy and not the other one standing beside? Imagine the gift that you're offering your kids, your family, your team, if you had 10% more energy, if you had 10% more stamina, if you felt 10% lighter. It's feasible. It's doable. You can do these things. But it will take a desire to have more energy. It will take focus. It will take discipline. It will take accountability to evaluate yourself, to notice that. But what I can share with you is that it's worth every single penny. Seriously. So my name is Marie Tullio. I'm the founder of Evolving Playground, where we offer coaching, conference, and one-on-one services to assist leaders, whether it be professionals, entrepreneurs, executives, so that they can get to their full potential, but mostly finding solutions that are natural and easy to implement in their life. Our mission is to offer the support required to reduce stress, to eliminate what doesn't work, to maximize your productivity, and most of all, to get more free time for yourself, to get to do the things you want to do, to give the things you want to give, to have the opportunity to just be yourself and be more of yourself for more people all the time. Every week, when we talk about anything with the inspiration from Marie, my priority is to start with a gratitude. Tell me, what are you grateful for? So that to me tells me you're ready to work because you're thinking in a positive state of mind, right? You're thinking of what you're thankful for, what you're proud of. Let's start with that. So think that before we move on and talk about energy, what are you grateful for? And to me, if you find there's nothing to be grateful for, I'm sure there is, because obviously you've had food today. Obviously you have access to the internet. There's something to be grateful for. So find that something, and that's a little something to cling to. That's the first start to get more energy. Start with something positive to hang on to. There's something positive. You're watching me, and you're inspiring yourself, and you're finding or looking for ways to improve your life. So that's definitely the most positive it could be. So let's go about it. We're talking about energy. We're saying some people are not energized, some others are fully energetic. Why is that? Well, when you really take care of you physically, there's this new level of vitality that's emerging from inside of you. And when you have that vitality that can only emerge from being healthy, from taking care of yourself, what happens is you become more motivated. You're kind of building your own path. You're more inclined to give. You want to give, and you take better care of the people around you. And you do a better job at taking care of those people. You have more, why? Well, because you have more vitality, you have more endurance, you're stronger to follow the kids around, and you can complete this project, and you just have a better, or a more complete perspective. You and I, we know it. When you're overwhelmed, when you've had way too much, all you want to do is survive. When you're tired, you just try to support the kids. You're not focusing on loving them. You're not focusing on guiding them. You're not being the role model for them. You're not inclined to help them. When you're overwhelmed, you don't have the energy to look for the creativity for your partner, or for your team at work, or for the people that are around you. You don't have that energy to just give them the magical aspects of life. So our goal today is talking about energy. Well, first of all, It's about you being accountable to you. And you know that. I mean, for example, if you get to 2 o'clock in the afternoon and you're absolutely ineffective and you do need to have caffeine, and when you get to 8 o'clock at night, you're just, that's it. I mean, completely dead. Well, you know that you're not really working more than the neighbor, and you don't have 40 kids more than they do. You don't really have an excuse. Well, that can only come from one thing. That can only come from your stamina. That can only come from your body, right? So it comes to what level do you take care of yourself? To what level do you take care of your body? We both know if we put two individuals, same intelligence, same generosity, same hard person, they're just the same, and you put the two of them on a bike, and you say, go up that hill. You know that if they're two good people, but one is in better physical conditioning than the other one, well, you know for sure that the person that's in better physical conditioning will get to the top faster. You know that that person will not only get there faster, but will recover faster. You know that that person will like the road much better, will be able to enjoy the scenery. And all of that while the other person is just gonna complain along the way, just suffer because it's painful for the body. Why? Because that person is not prepared. And what that person gonna get, when that person reaches the top, it's gonna be tough. I mean, they won't recover today. It's gonna take a few days. So what I'm saying is, if you take care of your body, if you exercise in life, you're gonna get through life much faster, much easier. It's gonna be easier for you. It's a fact. Now you can decide that you're not gonna follow the facts, but that would be your choice. So yes, working out is important. And to me, I'm saying there's so many different ways. Find something that you love, whether it be biking, running, jogging, or playing hockey, or karate, or yoga, whichever way. There's so many sports. Find that one. Like it could be swimming. Whatever works for you. But there's gotta be something that works. There's gotta be something that you enjoy. But yes, don't give yourself just a week. You need to give yourself proper time to start liking the sport, to start liking the new habit. A new habit takes time. You don't start a new habit instinctively. It needs to be built into your system. So give yourself time, but seriously, you need to give yourself that gift of energy. That's the first thing I say, of physical conditioning. Second thing, if you heard about Harvey Mackay, he's wrote so many books. He's now, that gentleman is 80 years old and he's a bomb. Seriously, this guy has energy. So I'm saying, if you want energy, you gotta follow what he's saying because it's working for him. And he's talking about flexibility. What he was saying is that he hired a flexibility coach. Every week, the flexibility coach comes in and stretches him. You know, the same thing happened with the NFL. NFL teams, when it's at the break, what do? They stretch the players. The players lie on the table and they just stretch them. Flexibility is just so important to your energy. So if Harvey Mackay does it and he has that energy at his age, there's no excuse for us, our young selves, to just not have that same level of energy. So priority, we must take the time to put in for flexibility. If you don't know what to do, you can start a yoga practice. There's different yoga tune-up. It's a practice where you can do on your own with balls, and it's really just helping your body movement. So if rusty parts need new movement, right? So you could do that. Another thing, sleeping. Do you sleep your 8 hours a day? Now don't lie to me. It doesn't matter to me. It's important to you. If you don't sleep your 8 hours a day, you're doing yourself a disservice. For every hour that you're not sleeping, you're losing efficiency. 2 hours, 33% lost in efficiency. What do I mean? I mean that studies have proved over and over and over that if you don't sleep your 8 hours, if you just sleep 6 hours, you lose 33% effectiveness. Seriously. Do you understand the importance of that 2 hours? It's saying that if you sleep that 2 hours more, you will be much more efficient in your day and you'll be able to get to do more. How important is that? You cannot afford to sleep less than 8 hours. But I'm also saying that I know you cannot change from one day to the next and that's it, it's changed. It's a habit you need to slowly change. But keep in mind that you do want to get to 8 hours of sleep if it's over the course of the next 2 months. But you need that. It's gonna help you be a better version of you. It's gonna help you be more productive. It's gonna help you in your patience with your kids. It's gonna help you in every aspect of your life. If you don't know how to implement it in your life, I know you cannot just do it right away. If you need tips and answers, please ask me your questions. I'll be there to help you. There's all kinds of things you can do to help you maximize and get to that 8 hours of sleep. One thing that was really, there was a time in where I felt I was doing everything right and exercising and sleeping and drinking water. That's one thing that's really, really good. Also, if you need more energy, you want to be drinking 3 liters of water a day at least minimum, especially if you're going to be listening to everything that's in here and you're going to be implementing all the workouts, then you need at least 3 liters to even 5 liters. That's what you need. It's your body. That's the minimum it needs to function. But we didn't talk about nutrition, but you get if you eat McDonald's, you're going to get McDonald's results in your life, right? I don't need to explain that to you. But one thing that made a huge difference when I was feeling really tired is that I started having 20 grams of proteins every morning. It could be in a shake, could be whichever way, it could be with eggs, or find your way, what's good for you, the way you want to eat. But to me, 20 grams of proteins a day, seriously, my energy was lacking. I started that, boom, energy shifted. It's a huge difference for me, and I'm seeing the results. So I recommend, start with it. There's some people that even recommend 30 grams or more. I'm saying start with 20. If you find it's not enough, adjust. But the point is, look at where you are, see what new habits you can implement, and track the results. Is it working? Try it over a long period of time. What I mean by long period of time, I want you to to test it for at least 6 weeks. It needs to be you need to give yourself give yourself the chance to adapt. That's very important. Often people tell me, well, we're talking about energy, I don't have enough, that other person do, but it's purely just temperament. That person is more outgoing, I'm just more introvert, so that's why. And you could always say that, but there's always something like accountability. If you're saying, he's got it, I don't, that's a choice. But if you want to be accountable, you're going to find measures and you're going to find the ways to put it in your life to change. So yes, there's people that are much more outgoing than others, but I think there's much more to it than that. I think that when you find your passion, when you find that one thing that really shifts, that really does something for you, when you find that one thing, you're going to move totally differently in your life. You're going to work with passion, you're going to talk with passion, you're going to be able to come out of your comfort zone to do things like a Facebook Live, because now you have something to share, you have something to relate, you have something that you want others to try because you've seen what it's done for you in your life. So I'm saying that once you find your passion, it's much easier to have energy, because now you want to come out of your comfort zone to share it with others. You're ready to do more because you want the results, or you want others to have the same results you've had. That really helps. So that energy, in a way, is also a mental state. It's a physical state for sure, but it becomes a mental state, emotional state, when you decide that you want more energy. When you focus on having more energy, it's becoming a part of you if you decide to come back to it every single time. You know, I think one thing, I'm going to end on this, but one thing I noticed is you will get to the end of your life and they will ask you, did you take care of your temple? Did you take good care of your body? Did you care for it or did you just vandalize it? And you know what? That could be a tough reality to face. So you have a choice right now. You can decide that you're going to take care of that body of yours. You're going to get that energy up because having more energy is just more fun and it serves your family, it serves your kids, it serves at work, it serves everywhere. But how do we get to that? It's a choice. It's a personal choice. It's a decision that I'm going to do no matter what. I'm going to do anything I can to have more energy. I'm going to make it my focus. I'm going to make it my focus to read more about maybe the sleep revolution. I'm going to make it my focus to read about nutrition or sleep or temperaments or anything that can make me have more energy, because when I do, I feel better, I get better results in my life, I'm a better role model for my kids, and the impact is on everyone around me. That's key. The impact is on me and everyone around me. Wow, that's when you become an influencer. That's when you become a leader. And I know you can do it. I believe in you. So I hope you liked this episode, and I had so much fun doing it. So if you loved it, please share it with your friends. Please share it with other people. Talk about it. And even if you have something to type in, please type in. If you want me to talk about a specific subject, ask your questions. I'll be here next week, same time. On that note, have a great week. And don't forget, life is your playground. So get in the game. Get in the game. It's the first step. How do you get in the game? Well, that's you getting out of your comfort zone and choosing to do something to have more energy. And then I say, participate fully. Well, when you get on that bike, start biking like crazy. Get more energy. It starts from within. And what's the best moment to start all of that? Right now. So take the next minute to just decide what's going to be my next action if I want more energy tomorrow. On that note, have a wonderful week. And if you have any questions, I'm here for you.